morning. Today is Wednesday, March 20th. I just pulled up to the gym. It's about 8:50. Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays I teach a class at my gym at 8. So Wednesdays I get to sleep in just a little bit. Well, I don't get to sleep in, but I get to relax a little bit more. A little bit longer than normal. So I'm here at the gym. It's Wednesday, so today's, for my split, it's chest and triceps. Ever since I started weight training a couple years back, chest and triceps has just always been a shorter workout. Not that I go less intense. It's just never been my favorite or something I wanted to focus on like my other muscle groups. So I thought that today, either after or before my workout, I haven't decided yet, it depends on how packed my gym is, that I would video a workout for y'all. So I'm not going to be doing the chest and triceps, but since, like I said, Wednesdays are my shorter workout days, I'm going to incorporate like a circuit training thing. Like I said, either after or before, I haven't decided yet. But lately I have been liking the circuit type training for my cardio, the high intensity interval training, just because I've never been one for like the treadmill or anything. So I have got to stop stalling. Coffee's finally kicking in, so I will catch y'all in the gym. We're gonna try this out. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm going to be doing this circuit 3 times through. The first time I kept real time so you can see the pace that I keep. The second time and the third time through I sped up just for convenience sake. I have 8 rounds in this circuit. Each are a minute, and I will be timing them. 1 through 7 are exercise moves, and the 8th is a built-in rest minute. So the first move we'll be doing are froggy jumps. We used to do these all the time in volleyball in middle school, and I hated them because we did like 20 or 30 at a time, but this time we were just doing 10. So what you want to do is squat down in a froggy position, hence the name, touch the ground, but you want to stay quick on the balls of your feet. You don't want to lean back on your heels. And then when you go up into the air, you want to focus on exploding into the air, kind of like a star jump. This move is really great to just get your body moving, get it warmed up, and get your heart rate up. So this next one we are moving into are the tried and true burpees. I don't think anyone really likes them, but you know, they are a really good workout. Again, keeping the heart rate up and burning that fat. So what you want to do is, it's pretty self-explanatory. You will jump up in the air and then go down to your hands and into a plank position. Now you can stop in this plank position, or you can do like I did and you can continue down onto your belly, and then from there hop back up to your feet and repeat that movement. Both are great. They are pretty well the same. It's just really based on your preference and how low you want to go. And as you can see, I am already dying. Jacket is coming off. Y'all, these were rough for me. This next movement is one of my personal favorites that I put in my HIIT workouts. It's super simple and it keeps that heart rate up and your feet moving. These are box side-to-side shuffles. So I wish I would have shown this exercise better, and if I do a future video, I will make sure to. But what you're basically doing is alternating your feet and shuffling them from side to side of the box. The point of this exercise is to stay low. You don't want to stand up, you know, in the middle of shuffling your feet. So stay low and just shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. You can go super fast. Just do not trip over the box. I've done it before. It's embarrassing. Don't do it. But you will really feel a burn in your quads if you do this one correctly. I did 20 reps, I guess you can say. So I did 10 taps each foot, so each side. And I forgot what I needed for this next one, so I'm going to run and grab that. This next one, you'll need a medicine ball. The one I used, I believe, was 4 pounds. Just use whatever weighted ball you believe is suitable for yourself. Sorry, the box is in the way. I'll make sure to have that moved next time. So this next one is wall ball toss. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to do 10 of these. You squat down with the ball, and then when you stand back up, you're going to throw the ball to the wall. Obviously high enough that you don't hit yourself in the face. And then you're just going to repeat this movement over and over again. Okay, so this next one is another personal favorite of mine. I put this in my class all the time. It's really simple once you get down the footwork. It's just kind of tricky at first. I wish I would have shown it better, but you get a decent side view. So these are skaters. What you're going to do is kind of grapevine to the side and cross one foot over the other, and then you're going to take your alternating arm and go down to tap your toes. And then you're just going to shuffle back over and do the same thing, cross your other foot over and tap your toe. Again, the point is to kind of stay low. You don't want to stand fully up in between these reps. And I did 20 reps, so I did 10 each side. So you're just going to do that. And if you want a modified version, just step and cross and touch your toe instead of keeping that fluid motion. Most of these moves can be modified if need be. That's important to me. I make it a point to do moves that can be modified, just in case someone can't do it. That way everyone is doing something and feeling like they're working just as hard as everyone else. So keep that in mind. So this next one we're moving into is an ab movement. These are alternating oblique crunches. So with this movement, we're going to be working with our opposite hand to foot. So right now I've got my right foot in my left hand, and then I will be switching to my left foot in my right hand. With these, you'll see you're going to be laying on your back, and you're just going to raise your leg up and try and reach for your toes with that opposite arm. When you do this, you're going to be doing that crunching motion. If you look in my belly area, you can see that crunch motion. With any ab movement, you want to make sure you do it slow and controlled. That way you really feel that burn and feel that tension in your belly. So I did 20 reps, so I did 10 each side for that one. All right, y'all, we are almost done with this first round through, hence my little victory dance. Yep, there it is. So this last movement, these are just air squats. So we're going to do 10 of these. I added a weight just for added resistance. You do not have to. This can be a body weight movement. A regular squat would be feet shoulder width apart. I personally do a sumo squat stance. So my feet, you'll see, are a little farther out than shoulder width apart, and my toes are pointed outward. I just personally feel it better in this stance. It is totally up to you. Again, regardless, this is just a movement you will feel everywhere, no matter what. As you can see, I don't do cardio. Unless this is kind of cardio. So I ended up finishing, I've got a minute 4 left, and the 8th round, or the 8th minute, is a rest minute. So I'm gonna rest this last 50 seconds, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do this 3 times around. So 20 more seconds and go again. So as you just heard me say, I'm going to do it 2 more times through, so a total of 3 times. I am going to speed up these next 2 times, so if you need to skip past it, go for it. They're the exact same movements. The only reason I did the first time through slow and kind of talked through it is I just wanted to kind of explain the movements a little bit better, rather than just show it and you just go with it. So I will be putting all of the movements and the exercises down below in the description bar in case you would like to try it on your own. So I hope y'all enjoyed and keep watching. Like I said, I'm gonna go one more round, and then I'm done. The point, I'll talk more about it after this, but first round I finished, oh, that is a big skater. What is a skater? This round I'm in at 20, next round probably less, but that's the point. It's gonna get harder, even though there's a short rep range. You know, I may be only doing 10 of an exercise, but you know, you're going as quick as you can so you can have more rest time. And that makes it more tense and harder, obviously. All right, one more time. You got this. About a minute 20 again, so y'all, it's rough. For real. Try that shit out. I don't know if y'all can see this. That's gross. That's progress. So anyway, and my timer's done. So like I said, that was 3 rounds. Anywhere from 3 to 4 rounds, and I promise you, I'm gonna go walk on the treadmill and cool down for about 5-10 minutes, and then I've got errands to run, so I'll catch back up to you in the truck. Holy guacamole. This is just nasty. And I have errands to run, so I've got to go in places looking like this. Maybe I'll put my jacket on. Woo! You think a minute is so much time, but when you're exerting that much energy, So, if you want to switch up your routine, you know, kind of spice up your workout a little bit, or if you've hit like a plateau when you're weightlifting, or if you've just started working out, welcome to the fitness world, welcome to the gym fam. But, you know, say a lot of people when they start out, they just stick to, and girls mainly, we're guilty of it, stick to specifically like the treadmill or the bike or the stair stepper. You know, we want to shred that fat, you know, we want to, you know, get tiny and, you know, whatever. That's all good and well, and that will burn fat and that will burn calories. But if you really, really want to burn those calories and get your heart rate up and really work, I would suggest doing a circuit training type of workout like that. You don't have to start out crazy. I was doing, you know, 10 burpees. I was dying on those burpees. Y'all saw, like, they felt awful. I was dying. I couldn't breathe. Y'all, that 3rd round, I work out 6 to like 12 days a week. Or, what? I work out 6 to 12 times a week because I train in class Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and I also do my own workouts Monday through Saturday. So add that up, whatever. I'm not out of shape. My point being, I don't care who you are or what skill level you're at. That shit hurts, and it will get you going. But say you're just starting out. My point is, instead of doing 8 rounds or 8 minutes, start at 5. So you have 5 rounds, so 5 minutes, because each round is a minute. The way EMOM works, it stands for every minute on the minute. EMOM. So your first workout, let's just start a small example. Let's say 3 rounds. Okay, so 3 minutes. So let's say your first round is 10 jumping jacks. Okay. Your second round is 5 push-ups, and your third round is 10 froggy jumps. That first exercise I did, the squat jump. So we've got your first round, and I just use the Apple Watch, or you can use your phone. I was just filming a video on my phone, so I couldn't use it. And you just set a timer for, I set mine for 8 minutes, so it counted down. You can set it for a minute and just keep resetting it, whatever works. So the point is, the first round, so say you set your watch to 3 minutes, okay? So it's starting to count down from 3 minutes. That first minute, you're going to do 10 jumping jacks. That's it. 10 jumping jacks. You want to do them, you want to obviously good form, but you want to complete them as quick as you can, because once you finish that rep range of whatever exercise you're doing, you get the rest of that first minute to rest before the next exercise. So I like it because it's kind of an incentive to yourself to say, okay, these 10 jumping jacks are going to suck, but if I finish these, I get 30 seconds to rest before my next one. Or if you finish them in 10 seconds, you have 50 seconds to rest before the next one, if that makes sense. So get your 10 jumping jacks done in, we'll say 20 seconds, okay? So you've got 40 seconds to rest. So, walk around, stretch a little bit, breathe, take a drink of water. Once that next minute hits, you're doing your 5 push-ups, okay? So say you really struggle with push-ups, and you may finish these 5 push-ups in 40 seconds. So you've got 20 seconds now to rest before the next one. So it's just, again, I like it because it's an incentive. It's a self-incentive, like, hey, this sucks, but if I finish this, I get this amount of rest, and while keeping that intensity up, because if you do it faster, odds are it's just going to be more intense. You're going to push yourself harder. So anyway, you get the point. Once you get done with those 5 push-ups, you rest for however much time you have left. That last minute or the last round, you can either do an exercise, like I said, 10 froggy jumps, same thing, finish your 10, then you get to rest for the rest of the minute. I did it. I had 8 rounds, 1 through 7, I had an exercise with it, okay? And y'all will be able to see this in the video too if you need to listen to me ramble and talk in circles and then rewind to see what I'm talking about. Go for it. But that 1 through 7 rounds, the first through 7 rounds, was an exercise, okay? Once you finish that last exercise, or how I did it, I finished my last exercise and I had however much time of that last minute to rest. And my 8th round, since I was doing it round after round after round without stopping, that 8th round or that 8th minute was a complete rest minute. So I would finish with 1:20 left. So I would have 20 seconds, or not 20 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds of that last minute left, as well as a full minute. So if you want to do it that way, that helps, kind of regulate your heart rate a little bit before you do it another round. And that was just because, I was doing it one after another. Had I done 1 through 8 exercising and then taken a 5-minute break and then come back and do another round, I probably wouldn't have that minute rest. I would just do another workout in its place. So I know that was a completely long and very unnecessary explanation of what I just did in there. But if you got anything out of this, try something new, push yourself. It really sucks while you're doing it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being real with y'all. Like, it sucks. You're sweating, you're breathing hard, or you can't breathe. My quads were killing me from all the jumping, and then the squats at the end. But I am so glad I did it. So glad I did it. So, point being, it sucks, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. But just to give you an idea of my calories, and everyone is gonna be different, okay?
Everyone is going to be different.
Because it's, you know, based on your heart rate, your intensity, your duration. But I'll just show you, or tell you, sorry. How do I do this? There we go. Okay, so just to give you all an idea, so my strength training section of my workout, I ended up doing my chest and tricep workout before I did the circuit, simply because there were already people in the cardio room, so I didn't want to film in front of people just because it still weirds me out. B, I just didn't want to bother them, so I did my workout first. My weight training session was 156 calories. Okay, I don't know if it tells you or if that's active calories or if that's total, because they're different numbers, but 156 calories for my weight training workout. And it was, I think, just over like 30 minutes. I think I worked out for like 36 minutes or something. My high intensity interval training, or my circuit, that's what I categorized it under, 233. Anyway, you burn calories, I promise. But I have got to run errands, and I really just am tired of talking. And I've got to get back home to Noxie, and I'm starving. So, but anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all try it out. If you do, let me know. I will post, or I will write down in the description box kind of how I laid it out, like what exercises I did and how many of them I did, in case y'all want to try it out. Like I said, if you're just starting out, I would lower the reps, simply because it'll get you. It sneaks up on you, it really does. But yeah, so I'm gonna run my errands. I'm gonna stop chit-chatting. I'm gonna run so I can get home. Thank y'all for working out with me, and I will see you soon. Bye.